Okay. I am not comfortable with this. Oh gosh, okay. Yep,
Move your pod up and down.
not comfortable with this at all. So I just got this game because it's on sale.
A time dilation device.
And
Simply, we can freeze
I am
time.
terrified of this.
Give it a try.
Oh wow, cool. I can freeze time. Huh. Oh, this is unreal. Oh my gosh. I don't want to play.
Prehistoric turtles. Their appearance is quite different from that of their modern relatives. Why don't you tag one with a probe so we can get a closer look at its physiology? According to these readings, they're Solnhophia, proto-sea turtles, if you will.
Oh, jeez.
Curious. They seem to prefer swimming in a tight group. Go ahead and tag 3 more Solnhophia with probes. Perhaps the additional information will help us interpret their behavior. Now try launching a tracker. It will detect any nearby creatures. Don't worry about contamination. The trackers are designed to degrade very quickly.
Where is it? L1.
The Solnhophia are displaying signs of agitation. Perhaps a predator is near. A Pliosaurus is the most likely predator.
No,
Perhaps
I don't want to see a
they
predator.
gathered here in the hopes of avoiding being eaten.
I don't want to see a predator. I don't want to see a predator.
Pliosaurus is one creature you definitely don't want to antagonize. I've marked an escape path, just in case, of course. The safety protocols.
Oh my
On
gosh.
to the next research area as quickly as possible.
Ugh. I can't play this game. It's just, this is not comfortable for me.
Before proceeding further, let's take this opportunity to calibrate your other scanners. Open the scanner menu and look at the scan icon. Calibrations completed. Scanners always need calibrating.
Oh gosh.
The lead sickness. It really does dwarf every other fish on record. Magnificent. Now for the tricky part. We'll need to venture into its open mouth to scan its gill rakers. Careful though, it will bite.
Are you serious? I can't. I don't want to do this. Oh gosh. Help. I don't want to do this. Is it ready yet? Oh my gosh, how quick do I have to get, close do I have to get in there? This is so frightening. Come on, I want to scan it.
Excellent navigation. Now, scan the gill rakers on each side of the mouth before it notices us.
What? Do I have to let go? Okay, I can't do this. Can I not scan? There we go. I just had to go in more.
Marvelous performance. You've exceeded all our predictions. Terminating Jurassic Simulation Program. Please hold. Welcome to the Mondo Museum's Temporal Research Facility in Svalbard. I think the doctor is going to be very pleased.
I really don't want to play this.
You'll want to pay close attention
That's cool.
to this one. So exciting.
This is really cool.
I love new beginnings.
Welcome back to the Mondo Museo International Research Mission. I'm Elisabeth Lacroix. I hope you enjoyed your first dive into history. Now that you've proven your ability to withstand time travel,
oh my
you will be
gosh,
stationed in Svalbard, Norway.
this is really cool.
To a trove of marine life that thrived as much as three. Rob? Rob? Rob, are you there?
Doctor, how may we assist?
It's Ali. He's called in sick again. He's probably just burnt out. We've been pushing the section leaders hard.
Whoa.
But I still need his results. Could you take the cadet out to retrieve the data, please?
Doctor, this cadet is still new. I worry that it...
I know you worry, Rob. I still need you to do it.
Ah, an order. Very well. Well, what an excellent opportunity to advance, cadet.
How long will it take?
With the lag we'll pick up coming back, I estimate a few weeks on your end.
Good. Go now.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay.
Well,
this is
cadet,
really cool.
It looks like we'll continue to work together closely. My name is Roberto, by the way. But please, call me Rob. You probably have questions. We can review your first official mission brief when you're ready. The pod you're controlling has been designed to withstand the stresses of temporal relocation and keep you safe from harm during your travels. Once docking is complete, the portal will transport us back to the specified time and location, where it is deemed most likely that we'll find our research subject.
There we go.
All systems are now online and operational. Prepare for temporal relocation in 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't want to play. It's all underwater. I don't even want to look into a large fish's mouth. That's terrifying to think of. Glad I didn't spend 30 on it, but...
Let's have a look at the assignment. Ali's primary research target was the Pliosaurus. Latin translation, more lizard. You'll see why. The Pliosaurus is one of the top predators of its time.
Oh, jeez.
We need more information about how it hunts, I strongly advise a cautious approach to avoid its powerful jaws. Teleportation complete. When you're ready, focus your view on the shutter controls.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get started.
That's so terrifying. Why is the music that way?
Ali ran
It's
into
really
trouble
cool to see
here.
the fish.
Pliosaurus thought his pod was prey. See how they patrol. You must avoid detection at all costs. Those boulders in the center seem like an ideal hiding place. Make your way there to confirm. Good. Now we can continue our research without fear of attack. Tag the more aggressive one, so we can get a better idea of what we're dealing with here.
Do I really have to go up to it? Oh, it does get to still move. Oh my gosh, that's so terrifying. How do you tag them?
Hypothesis confirmed. It's definitely a pliosaurus. It is strange that two pliosauruses would choose to stay in such close proximity to each other. Most apex predators are notoriously territorial. Is it possible they share a hunting ground? Tag the other and see. One of the pliosauruses is male, and the other is female. Perhaps we've found a mating pair. If so, I would expect them to be on the hunt for additional food. One theory suggests they use their eyes as their primary method of tracking prey. An eye scan would seem like a logical place to begin our investigation.
Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Oh my gosh, look at those teeth. This is horrifying. Just absolutely horrifying.
The theory appears to be well founded. The eye of the pliosaurus is highly developed, though they would perform poorly in low light situations.
Oh my gosh, get away.
Let's examine the anatomy of the female pliosaurus. If they are a mating pair, I'd expect her to be carrying several eggs. I have unlocked a new tool for the purpose. The ecography scan. It will let us see a creature's internal systems in detail. Use your ecography scan to gain some insight.
They switch sides here. That's just terrifying. Look at that thing. I don't even want to. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoops.
Extraordinary. The pliosaurus is carrying a fetus, which means they give live birth. The doctor will want to see this. The pair is no doubt here hunting the smaller creatures I've detected below. Let's head down to see what creatures the pliosauruses find so appetizing. Tag 3, so that we can identify them with certainty. They are ophthalmosauruses. They seem to navigate quite easily, despite being so far down. Scan an ophthalmosaurus's eyes. Perhaps they are well adapted to see in dim light.
Okay. These guys are still pretty freaky.
According to my database, they have one of the largest eyes of any
Pretty
creature
awesome seeing
proportionally.
this all.
And each eye contains a set of bones, the sclerotic ring. If we can determine how deep they can dive, it will give us a good idea of whether the bones are used to help maintain the shape of their eyes or serve some other purpose. An ecography scan of its lungs should give us a sense of how low they can go. According to my calculations, they should be capable of dives of over 20 minutes at depths of 500 meters. Due to the pressure at those depths, deformation of the eye would be of great concern. The sclerotic ring must guard against it. Are the pliosauruses really hunting the ophthalmosauruses? They seem unwilling to descend to this depth. Tag an ophthalmosaurus with a probe to force it to surface. Excellent. I've temporarily modified the probe to allow it to gather metabolic information from within the pliosaurus.
Oh, I missed
We are
it.
lucky. The probe was not crushed when the pliosaurus ate the ophthalmosaurus. We may gather valuable metabolic data from the pliosaurus. Use an ecography scan on the pliosaurus to locate the probe. I'll download what it recorded.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually.
The new data tells us Pliosaurus has a high metabolism and maintains a core temperature higher than that of the surrounding water. This area is fascinating, but the data we've gathered must be uploaded and analyzed. Please scan the portal to initiate the transport sequence. All systems are now online and operational. Prepare for temporal relocation in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, good. 100%. Oh, man. That's terrifying. Finding a predator scan. Oh.
Here, there seems to be an ever so slight problem. And no need to panic. A minor glitch, I'm sure. I'll just reboot this.
What was that, I wonder? Maybe I should have done some exploring.
Welcome back to Svalbard. I can't wait to upload your data on Pliosaurus and Ophthalmosaurus.
Rob, are you there?
Yes, apologies, Doctor. That thing disrupted communications.
Yes. It looks like Stonehenge?
I'll analyze the logs.
Thank you. I wish we had more time to spend on this. But I'm afraid our worst hypotheses are catching up with us. Rob, I have to issue a Code 12.
Very risky, Doctor.
I'm aware. Do you have the visual? Cadet. When we built this station, core samples revealed something terrible. An ancient virus, perhaps millions of years old, trapped beneath the ice. With global temperature rising and ice receding, we knew it could spread. And well...
Doctor, Ali tested positive, didn't he?
Yes. So we need to ramp up our search for a cure. Cadet, we've been collecting data from the past to understand what effect the virus had on prehistoric hosts, and what to expect if anyone contracts it now.
This is what the data you've been scanning is for.
Yes. And we need you even more now. We have to develop a cure before the worst comes to pass. We need a breakthrough.
If we just had a little more time to train, it would...
And risk more infections? If this virus spreads, no. Train on the job. We need as much data as we can get, and quickly.
Yes, Doctor. You should familiarize yourself with the Dinodex. It's where we save all the data we gather. You can also peruse the Dinodex to learn more about the creatures that we've encountered. You're going to need to get up to speed quickly now. The Dinodex can help with that. It's where we save all our research and the data we collect. It can help you learn more about the creatures we've encountered. Just line yourself up with the pod hologram to attach to the structure. Where were we? Oh, yes. Your next assignment is more than ready. Feel free, though, to take a moment to rest before heading out again. All systems are now online and operational. Prepare for temporal relocation.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's review our objectives. Our primary research target for this excursion is the Dacosaurus. It's so well adapted to life at sea, we're not sure it ever leaves the water. As the virus the doctor described originated in water, we hope Dacosaurus may offer us some insight. The area we're investigating was recently hit by violent tremors. Earthquakes and tsunamis were the norm in the late Jurassic period. Arrived. When you're ready, focus your view on the shutter controls. Let's continue our mission. I am detecting heat signatures at dangerously high levels all around us. Do be careful. Those look quite a bit like our modern nautiluses. Observe the soft cephalopod body emerging from the buoyant shell. Since we're here, why not tag one with a probe, so we can identify which genus this is? It appears we're looking at titanites, a species at the root of modern squids and octopuses, but not direct ancestors of the nautilus. They appear to be scavenging for a meal. Recent seismic activity must have washed many smaller creatures into the area for them to eat. While titanites are fascinating, they are not our core objective. Let's find a Dacosaurus. So sorry, We need to remain within our mission area. Let us head back.
Oh, okay. I get it. Haha. Thought that was more fish. Yeah, it gets kind of cooler when you head up. I wonder if you can go up. They probably won't let you, but let's try it since we're... Oh, no, this is as high as I can go.
Watch that geyser. Pressurized water superheated by magma. Not hot enough to harm our pod, but it could make navigation challenging. What luck! Dacosaurus. Fortunate for us, they are focused on a massive carcass. Their behavior is unexpected. Since we're in no danger, let's try to identify the carcass. Scan all exposed flesh to collect DNA data.
Stop looking at me. Oh man. Oh, that's just his mandible there.
A Lusotitan. A large land dinosaur of the order Sauropoda.
Oh, wow.
Something of a land whale, so to speak. Decomposition leading to internal gases are responsible for the exposed chest cavity. I estimate it died within the past 3 weeks. Perhaps the earthquake is responsible. Or perhaps the doctor's virus. We should tag all the Dacosauruses with probes. Dacosaurus DNA confirmed. Good job. Let's do a more thorough analysis of their biology. Perform a scan on a Dacosaurus. Preliminary analysis indicates that they are not a pack. The largest one is male, and the rest are female. Powerful jaws and serrated teeth. Their metabolism seems
Don't
to
look
be
at me.
struggling, however. We need to know more about their behavior. Dacosauruses are infamous for being territorial and aggressive. Predators attack if they feel threatened or hungry. Our pod typically elicits some kind of aggressive response, but they seem to be ignoring us. I suggest you perform an ecography scan on the stomach of the largest Dacosaurus.
Yep, you go the other way.
There's the answer. The Dacosaurus stomach you scanned is filled to the brim with meat and rocks. My database indicates several prehistoric species
Oh my
swallowed
gosh.
stomach stones to aid digestion, as well as control buoyancy. They are not attacking us because they have gorged themselves on the meat of the Lusotitan. They're simply too full to be aggressive. The Dacosauruses have been feasting on the Lusotitan for days now. We know from previous scans they have very powerful jaws. Let's determine just how powerful they are. Scan all highlighted Dacosaurus bite marks on the Lusotitan's carcass. Exciting. The Dacosaurus's powerful jaw musculature allows them to lock into prey, rip off their flesh, and quickly swallow it whole. No chewing required. In fact, we should see it for ourselves. Let's see if we can't help open their appetites a little. Fortunately, I have just the tool for the situation. Bait. Fire the projectile directly at any living organism to make it appetizing to all nearby creatures. Use the bait on the lone Lusotitan meat chunk to attract a Dacosaurus. What splendor! This data confirms our scans were correct. They do not mess around. Look, Titanites. They must be interested in the Lusotitan's carcass too. Titanites are likely prey for Dacosaurus. This Lusotitan's carcass has provided many unique research opportunities. I would expect Dacosaurus to attack Titanites on sight. But we know that they've gorged themselves. That said, the Titanites seem remarkably undeterred by the presence of such predators. What could cause such confidence? Attach bait directly onto a Titanite to entice a Dacosaurus to attack, and then observe the event.
Cool.
That's a surprise. The Dacosaurus allowed the Titanite to escape. Let's scan that Titanite. The external shell was barely scratched. This protection is likely why the Titanites were not more cautious. Cadet, I have some bad news. A new bask of Dacosaurus have appeared. They seem in the mood for live prey, which in this situation means us. Hurry back to the research center. We cannot unload our data in a post-mortem state. Please scan the portal to initiate the transport sequence.
Oh man, that's terrifying. Luckily we have a lot of time on.
All systems are now online and operational. Prepare for temporal relocation in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. That thing is creepy.
Good, you're back. Your latest batch of data was so thorough. Thank you. I know it's tiring work.
And how is your research against the virus progressing, Doctor?
The news is mixed. In the weeks since you left, the International Health Monitor has begun calling it the Jurassic flu.
Factually incorrect.
The point is they named it because it's spreading. We hoped ocean currents would keep it contained to the north longer, but the ice is receding faster than our models predicted. Currents have already carried it to Northwest Africa and the Caribbean. Once symptoms break, we expect it to spread across Africa and South America from host to host. From there, it will quickly take root on every continent.
Doctor, are you all right?
Fatigue. The cadet must feel it too.
We could assign more of my resources to you. I am designed to ensure your success after all.
Rob, your research systems are the best we have. The cadet needs everything you can offer. If you want to help me, look after the cadet. Search for the cure.
Of course, Doctor.
Keep up the excellent work.
Time travel is both physically and mentally demanding. Even more so with the fate of humanity on the line. That said, do not feel ashamed if you need to take a short break before returning to the past. In fact, I would recommend it.